Hey guys, Zoid here, back with another review, and today we are having a look at the DC Comics Multiverse. Brain fart, I couldn't remember what it was called. Today we're having a look at Azrael, centering the camera. Today we're having a look at Azrael from Arkham City. Now he does have a DC Collectibles figure, but I didn't get that one, so I got this one. You know, I like the 3 3/4 inch Arkham figures. It makes me happy to have Arkham figures, and you know, the only one I have that's not 3 3/4 inch is the ginormous Grundy from Arkham City. But another one I would like is the Clayface, which I am gonna pre-order that in a couple of months. So that'll be awesome to own. And I'll also use it in my Justice League Nightfall series coming soon. As in probably a few months, because I need a Justice League first. But having a look at his little insert, Azrael here looks pretty, excuse the language, bitchin'. He's freaking cool, and says DC Comics Azrael because, well, Azrael also happens to be an angel, so they probably did that to avoid, you know, stupid crap. And also says warning small parts. He's got 2, in all honesty, but whatever. Makes them safe for the kitties. Having a look at Azrael, he does include this little sword here. Pull that out. Have a look at that quick. He does, I got him posed sort of cool. It looks nice, you know, but it's also very floppy. So you can do all this crap, and they can do the worm. Looks hilarious when I do that. And he also comes with a sheath that you could put that in, and it does slide out. I don't know why they didn't just leave it in there, but probably easier to put the sword in now. It is also bendable, so you can make it do the worm as well. But this one's a little bit thicker, so you won't have as much problem with it getting deformed over time. But I'll probably have the sword in the sheath when I have him on my shelf. It just slides right in there like this, and there you go. There's Azrael with a sword in the sheath. La, la, la. He also has little blades on his arm. You know, that looks cool. Those are also pretty soft. They're kind of back here in the packaging, but mine has gotten back into shape over the course of time. But having a look at some other details. His head sculpt, I don't think is that bad. I don't know, people seem to be knocking this guy for having a crappy head sculpt, but it is not that bad. Granted, the hood could have been coming out a little more. But I know it's a hood. I'm not an... excuse the language again, I'm not a dumbass, so I know that's a hood. I mean, look at it, it's got the lining and stuff. It's a hood, you know, it's a hood. And he's got sort of a Mortal Kombat looking mask. I don't know, he seems like a Mortal Kombat looking, he kind of looks like the ninjas, you know, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, that stuff. And he has his cape. I always thought Azrael had a cool cape with a little phrase there. They are stuck together, which is nice, so they didn't get all crazy in the packaging, but you can flip it up and see that it's just white on the back with the little strap going across his body and then his belt. They're also connected to his shoulder pads. His shoulder pads are also made out of a soft rubber, which is okay. You know, I don't mind that. So are these little blades here, which I could see that. Those are sharp anyway. But yeah. So Azrael, oh, and he's also got this little hose here, which is soft, so it allows him to move his arm. But in all honesty, this is probably one of the most detailed, if I could say that, figures of this wave, this line so far, because he's got all these colors, and Mr. Freeze is probably the most detailed, but this guy I'd probably give second place. I mean, it almost looks like this has shading on it. Probably doesn't, but it just looks that way. But articulation on him, he's got a swivel in the head. Sort of limited, but it's alright. He's got a pin and socket at the shoulder, hinge elbow, swivel in the hand there, the wrist, I guess. Swivel in the, whoa! Swivel in the waist. It had to pop again. That's how long he's been. I haven't moved that in forever, so that's understandable. But, yeah, really good waist joint, nice and tight. I move that out. His legs can move out that far. This one obviously can't move out that much. But if you pull this out, you can move it a little more. He's got a swivel in the thigh, hinged knee, and nothing in the feet, which I like. I don't like feet articulation because it makes it a pain in the ass to stand these guys. But, yeah, that's it, really. That's Azrael. I do not have a 3 3/4 inch figure here to show you. So I will just show him off next to, here's a surprise, Peter Pan. You know what? While we're on the subject of that, here's Captain Hook. Just for the heck of it. So, that is Azrael. To be honest, he is probably my favorite of the bunch, because I really like Azrael. Mr. Freeze is my second favorite just because I like Azrael's character more. But, yeah, I'd have to say Azrael's my favorite out of the wave so far. I do not have a Batman yet. I will get a Batman. Maybe even both of them. You know, there's a shiny one and a matte one, but I heard the shiny one's a better one, so I think I'll get that first. So, yeah, Azrael, I'm gonna give him a 9, you know? I think I gave Mr. Freeze a 9. Yeah, I believe I did. So, he's good, you know? He's good enough. You know, I could give him to... Granted, they're adult collectibles, but I could give this to a kid, and he'd probably have a fun time with it. So, oh, and also forgot to mention, he's got a nice little red cross right there. So, yeah, Azrael, pretty good figure. Not quite like the artwork on the side there, but good enough. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a 9, so I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and until next time, I will see you guys later.